So where are we at? My neighbors. Sand, gravel. Piled a bunch of wood up in here. I go around to show this. Grapes are growing quite well. I have tons of cherry trees I didn't know about last year. So yeah, this is most of my old wooden floor. There's still some more over there. This is for fixing the chimney. Got a guy here for that. So I was washing my hands today. A bottle that was accidentally broken. The ducks are in a new situation. This is where they eat. This is where they drink water, take baths, or just rest a lot. Did this yesterday with a neighbor. It wasn't planned, but it worked out. They got some stuff on them from getting dirty and stuff. Need to clean this old stuff out, but that'll be fine eventually. Oh, there's a lot over there. Got a guy digging a hole here so we can get water into the house 1.5 meters down so that it doesn't freeze during the winter. It's got about a half day of work left. Nothing has changed here. New flooring here. New windows from last year. Water heater that will be moved to this back room. This back room had water dripping into it, so it has mushrooms. It's not planned at all. Not a good thing. This guy's working on the chimney. Took out the old oven that was on that side that was pretty much useless for me. But this is my water heating system. You can see, make a fire here. Water comes into these tubes. Goes in one at the top or the bottom, don't remember. It goes out the opposite. Either through there, through here. Gotta go around this wall. This is where you add more liquid to the system because it does disappear after a while. Here are the pipes, and here is the pump. A bunch of valves for locking stuff off. And they go to these heaters. There's also a new floor. This is the drywall that they're going to set up in the kitchen, which is here. So this is going to be completely different. And the living room, which is here, where my computer is. And there's a big hole in the wall. So hopefully he'll get this done before Monday. Because Monday the guys are coming and fixing up the walls and changing the electric outlets. I have some crazy old electric outlets in here. Let's see. This one is old. Nothing I have actually fits in there. This is for radio. I don't know what that exactly means. And then that's also a really old outlet. So this is where they wrote down the stuff they needed to fix up this room. Those windows will get blocked off for better insulation. Yeah, so the only thing in this room is my computer and my desk for it. And then here we've got a bunch of stuff, file cabinets and things I need to move. There's the tools of the trade for that. So that's where we're at. I'll be heading to the US the 27th. And yeah, I have a colony of bees somewhere above this window. Probably to the right a little bit. Not honeybees, but bees. So the honeybee guy across the street has been trying to figure out where they are. This room hasn't evolved much, but this will be the easiest one to do, I think. They've stored something in here, like this is my shower at the moment. I obviously can't use that, so I haven't been really doing much shower stuff. Because too many neighbors show up unexpected. I was going to say unacceptably. Unexpectedly. Once the walls are done here, I can start working on the floor. And I already have the laminate for that in the garage. I'll show that when I do it. Yeah, just washed my hair with that bottle with the broken cracks a little bit. Yeah, looking forward to getting this done. I've been sleeping in my car for like a month, it feels like. Actually, I'll show you what that looks like. It's quite simple, really. There's a rooster going nuts in the neighborhood. So here's the car. I put this seat back, threw a pillow on it, and I put my feet over on this side. I put food in here earlier, but so flies don't get into it. I stick my head back into this corner here, and then I'll lay it like in a really awkward way across, but that's the best way I've found so far to do that. I'm going to have tons of grapes this year. I did 2 weeks of harvesting grapes last year, and I had to leave a third of them on the vine. I was too exhausted and too busy with work to get the rest. But yeah, showed you the ducks a little bit. Let's go check them out again. How you guys doing? Oh, that one's sleeping. It's a big white one. I don't even know what breed it is. I also don't know what breed these guys are. The ones with the little black spot on the back of their head. If anybody knows, I'm interested. Those are like either crested or blue favorite ducks over there. Oh, happy duck. They wag their tail. It's like dog is pretty happy. Enjoying life. Nope. Oh, scratching behind the ear. Yeah, they're doing okay. Been eating a lot of mulberries, so like I can't see there. There you go. This is what their poop is looking like for the past week, the past 3 weeks maybe. So I can see it pretty easily. They eat green stuff, it's green, etc., etc. It's very dependent on what they eat. Hey guys, coming through. Sorry, don't mean to be annoying. Alright, it's back here. Cut these off the mulberry trees so I could walk all the way to the back without ducking too much. Something moving over there. I saw a cat in here earlier. The yard's big enough that things can sneak in and out without me noticing. The dogs usually notice, but yeah, it's pretty hot. They're kind of relaxing more than they were. Lots of birds. I think those are some kind of swallow. Lots of sparrows too. Mourning doves. There's some kind of blackbird up there I've never seen before. Lots of different birds. Got some nuts. Oh, he's starting to fall off the trees. It's kind of weird. I don't think they're supposed to do that. These. Oh. Lots of these this year. My pears aren't looking too good. Actually looked worse than last year, and I thought that was impossible, but like they're like green and black, and the black looks like some kind of disease. I don't know if the apple tree is growing apples at all, or if it does that later. And then I've got let's show some of the cherry trees. Let's do this. Here's the mulberries. Yeah, it's looking quite good. There's a ton of these. This is insane. Like the production must be at its like maximum level for this type of tree. I think this might be an apple tree. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like apples. Maybe crab apples or something. But yeah, doesn't look too good right now. Let's get through here. There's some kind of like sour cherry out here. Oh, this one has a worm. Let's get rid of that. But yeah. This one might be able to see if there's anything inside. No, I really can't tell. I just see the stem. Yeah, those are really super sour. I try not to eat those right now because I don't really have anything else to put in my mouth quickly. But and it keeps wanting to process everything else. There we go. These are little cherries, very small. Oh, sunflower field update. I have sunflowers. That was not the plan this year at all. There's some garlic sticking out over there, some onions. Like, they're managing to survive, I guess. And my neighbor's field is over there with other things. But like, yeah, that was not planned. So that's what's up there. Let's keep going. Let's do a full update on the farm. Ducks did all this work out here. I'm really happy with the ducks. I got them mostly to get rid of like weeds and things like that. Oh, there's a lizard. Crimean lizard just went running back there. Cool beans. They eat insects, so I'm happy with that. There's the symbol of Scotland over here. Yes, my neighbors are growing corn. I'm accidentally growing this. This is not the plan at all. Like, there were sunflowers in this field last year, but I wasn't planning on growing them. So this, I don't remember if this is garlic or onion. It's one of the two. It's probably going to make seeds soon. Like, I've pretty much given up trying to organize this the way I want for this year. Because of the sun and lack of rain the last few days, the lettuce is completely dried out and died. The carrots over here seem to be doing okay. It's not a lot of carrots, probably enough for 2 or 3 soups. And that is one giant stalk of sunflower right here. Thing's about as thick as my fist. Nice little flower over here. There's another one. Some more onion. I forget what these are. Are these cucumbers? These big things here. Can't tell. I don't see any fruit. Maybe it's something else. I see flowers. It's always a good sign, but I don't see what they're producing. Are these pumpkins? Oh gosh, these are pumpkins. Or gourds or something. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Crap. Yeah, they're getting too much sun probably for what they're supposed to be getting. Keep taking a look out here. I don't get a chance to look out here very often, so. Some insect I've never seen before on my arm. Yeah, this does not look promising. Yeah. There's no way for me to get to the radishes that were growing really well on the other side of the place either. Also, like, I planted lavender and that failed miserably because, well, I couldn't compete with the sunflowers. The sunflowers just took over and, like, killed everything. I'm not a huge fan of sunflowers anymore. Not when they take over like a weed like they did here. So this is the part of the field that I've been taking over this year. Eventually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill everything in this and plant some perennial things. Maybe some trees, but mostly like lavender around the edges, probably some saffron in the middle. And then I'll probably hire people for harvest. I'm getting better at hiring people. It's not something I used to do before. Here's the wheat field next to mine. Wheat, barley, or whatever it is, I don't know. It's growing quite well. This patch behind the house here is also mine when I finish the whole paperwork process. I can't officially buy it yet because it's farmland. I'm thinking about setting up like a small wind generator farm or something back here, or solar farm instead of a sunflower farm. I don't know yet. I have to talk with the people that know the laws and stuff a bit. But yeah, the neighbors are doing a good job over there. Their fence extends further than mine does. So here's where my fence stops. That's where mine stops, and theirs goes back a bit further. I have a bunch of fruit trees back there. And then there's this like service road back here. Mine has raspberries. I don't know if that was like originally here, supposed to be here or not, but it is. The ducks are the ones that have been keeping this from completely overgrowing. There are a lot of weeds they don't like to eat, but what I've noticed from the neighbors, kind of the lizard, is the neighbors' goats tend to eat what the ducks don't, and the ducks eat what the goats don't. So now I'm starting to think maybe I need goats as well. But they don't let you free-range goats here. There used to be a problem with sheep going into other people's yards. There's this weed, giant leaves, back there. So, it's one more type of weed. Ducks, when they like lay down on grass, does this for the longest time. They walk on it with their webbed feet, and they lay down with their feather-covered bodies and just flatten all the grass, make paths with these fellas. And we're back around at the front of the house. Modified the bench a little bit with some of the floorboards I had, so it actually works better. There's a bird up there for a second. Neighbor's goats. Yeah. That's where I burnt all my beds. The bed came in yesterday, so that's cool. Be able to set that up. The dogs have been living in the chicken coop, which I'm going to switch to a duck coop in winter. I have to move them over there. So yeah, back to work.